Hello, class. It's me, your professor, Professor Baltras. Normally, I like to do these video announcements every week, just so you can put a face to the name. And I find that students respond favorably to it. They really like to know that there's an actual person on the other side of the computer. And in this case, on the other side of the world, in case you don't know, I do live in Vicenza, Italy. Here, I work for the Department of Defense Schools as a statistician and research analyst. So a lot of what I do in my day job, I get to teach about to you guys. So it's a good thing. It's a good marriage. So I just want to give you a warm welcome to the class. I see a lot of you responded to the student introductions. That's awesome. I see a lot of East Coasters there. I tend to get a lot of those. I'm from New York, personally. And hope to move back to America sometime soon. That's my goal, to get out of Italy. Anyhow, the course. Welcome to statistics, business statistics. And to be honest with you, this is not a hard course. It's been tweaked here and there a lot over the years that I've been teaching it, 6 that is. And it's in a decent place. You know, the big things that have changed is the use of this MyStatLab website. If you haven't signed up for that, you need to, because it's go time. The assignment for the first due at the end of the second week is due. And there's 10 little homework questions there. You get 2 chances per question, as opposed to 1. So if you get it wrong the first time, you at least have another shot at it. But to really make those homework experiences better, we have some videos that I've posted under the course content. In Leo, you'll see a !HW homework help videos, and there's a handful there to help you with specific problems in MyStatLab. That they're an accumulation of things we've done in the past in other classes with other tutors, but Doug will also be making ones where there's an absence of information. So get to know Doug Wyatt, the tutor. He's super awesome. Definitely the best tutor that I've ever worked with here at UMUC. So you've got some great resources and supports in this class. So. And you'll also see within MyStatLab that there's a little Ask the Instructor button on the right side of the screen. If you hit a snag, feel free to click that button, because what it does, it takes the problem that you are working on, it sends me an email, and you can ask me a question as well, and then I will immediately get that email and respond to you as well. So a lot of safety nets here. So just to put your mind at ease, it's not that hard. You have a lot of help. Also, you'll see on the schedule, there's a reference to the critical article review assignment, and it's got that article. It's the, oh geez, I had it printed out here. The Academic Procrastination and Statistic Anxiety article. Yeah, it's not that bad. The assignment, that is. In fact, rather than waiting and actually putting forth what the article is about, procrastinating till week 10, what I like to offer students, if you can get that assignment done before week 6, I'll give you 5 whole percentage points extra credit on your grade. So if you've got an 80, you'll get an 85%. And regardless of what schedule you choose to keep, what I highly recommend is take a stab at the assignment, email me a draft. I will give you feedback, send it back to you, and you do that a couple times. It's a surefire way to get a pretty decent product and a much better grade. So, yeah, just a word to the wise, I guess. Other than that, you know, there's a discussion topic up. So if you click discussions up in Leo, you'll see a topic, a forum for whole class discussions, and you'll see one that says week 2 displaying data. And it's a fun little exercise for you guys to find a really bad graph and tell us what's wrong and bad about it, and then redo the graph in a more accurate meaningful way based on the things you learn in the course, you know. So little things like making sure your axes are labeled, that the scaling is representative and not skewed, shortened, or longened in any way to distort the data. You know, making sure the data's got a nice title to it, and that it's an accurate graphical representation, meaning a line graph, bar graph, pie graph, that sort of thing. So those are some hints for you in constructing your graph. But other than that, I'm back in Italy. Sorry I was away in Turkey. I had to go there for work. We have schools there, and I have never been to Turkey. That was my first time, and it was pretty awesome. So I definitely ate some good food. Better than Italian food, that's for sure. So I have a motto. Any questions, just ask. Oh, one last thing. Because this is an issue whether you're a Mac or Windows user, there's a topic module in the course content in Leo that says software options. Please make sure you read that. And basically, you know, you need to install the data analysis tool pack, and that applies to Windows users only. Both Mac and Windows users install the data analysis PHStat2 data analysis add-in as well. That works both in Mac and Windows, and that's super helpful. And that's pretty much it. There's some functionality in PHStat2 like box charts and box plots that don't work on a Mac, but there are workarounds for that. But for the most part, you shouldn't be hanging in the lurch in terms of that. Because anytime my Stat Lab says use technology, what it's saying is go use Excel. And what we're saying is, well, no, don't use Excel. We can use other things like the Data Analysis Toolpack or PHStat to make life a lot easier. So there's not a lot of formulas and that sort of thing. So that's the thing that scares people off the most. Is they start seeing a lot of Greek symbols and fractions and that sort of thing. And yeah, you can write all that stuff out in syntax and as you know, as a formula within Excel, but you don't have to do that with the Data Analysis Toolpack or PHStat. It's just kind of like a Windows interface. You click and choose what you want. The question is you have to know what you're doing. So and that's what this course is about. All right, that's it. Any questions? Sorry for rambling. Have a great week. Ciao.